Good morning, uh, audience. Welcome to my ad hoc rantings on internet show. So today is March 30th, 22nd, or 22. The promise I will give you is this here today is that I will not now or ever, well, I don't know about ever, but often and mostly will not be politically correct. I shall be politically incorrect about politics, about religion, about events in the world and what's taking place. I will be politically incorrect uh, about that. So today's rant is about Pustalenins. Pustalenins are pulling a stunt on you now. Redeployment, regrouping, redeployment, peace negotiations, ceasefire, guarantees, security, and so on. No, folks. Pustalenin has already collapsed in Ukraine. That's only one battle. You know their history, whether it's in Syria or Kazakhstan or Chechnya or Georgia or Ossetia or Abkhazia or and now in Ukraine. Even here now, a month ago, they they lied about something. If you recall correctly, they withdrew forces from Crimea, and Pug Lavrov asked, in a supposedly published video, asked Chihuahua Putin or Pustalini whether there's a chance for diplomacy, and the latter said yes, there's a chance, or there's always a chance of diplomacy. That was few days before February 24th. And what happened then? You get it. So now they're selling you this idea of redeployment and whatever it is. Folks, by talking to them and giving them anything right now or allowing them to withdraw unhampered, you are giving them the chance to regroup and attack again. The Pustalenins have no intentions of abandoning their strategy. They're just changing tactics. Their strategy, that Pustalenin strategy, is the entire continent of Europe, period. May not be tomorrow, but eventually my guesstimate is that within 6 months to a year, had they been successful in Ukraine, they will have been all over Europe. This war, people of Ukraine, has been imposed upon you, and it's been in the making for a long time. It's been in development, and it's been in the planning. It's been in the works for so many years, for decades, and now its time has come. Let's put it this way. It was a schedule, folks. I am, as much as I would like to assure you that this is not, but this is it, folks. And it was not just what happened in Europe is in the Middle East is now being mirrored in Europe. I cannot emphasize long enough or more on you that Pustalenin's dogma dictates to them something that you don't understand, and that is they are not able or capable of bringing other people up to their level, and they don't abandon their victims. They look at you as a victim, as a serf, as a serving human being. They don't consider you a human being for that matter. And that's something they're on track of achieving. They will not change. So Ukraine, if you give them a reprieve now, or believe their redeployment and allow them to redeploy, you are putting yourself in a corner, basic and simple, because they are going to regroup and attack again, even if they're after their total collapse in Ukraine now. You allow them a ceasefire without, or whatever it is, they're gonna come back again. They did that in Chechnya twice. The first time they acknowledged the independence of Chechnya, only to be delayed for 5 years, and they asked that because they for unknown reason. And sure enough, they came back again, even though they had acknowledged the independence of Chechnya. And learn your lesson. You should have learned your lesson by now, Ukrainians. This war is not going to end now. There's only one way, and that's for Europeans as well. There's only one way this war will stop, is that when Pustalinins are either removed from power in Moscow, the lizard eye cabal of Pustalinin in Moscow are removed by force in Moscow as a regime in Russia, which is very difficult. Not difficult in a sense that it's not achievable, but by human ways and means, it's probably going to cost a lot, and there's not even any chance of doing it now. But it'll be removed in the future. However, we're talking about the present now. Two is by them understanding force, meaning they want to move against Europe and they know they're going to suffer defeat, just like Ukraine now. That's what puts them in check, and even that is temporary. Imagine them as such, a weasel, a ferret, or a black-footed ferret, or a stoat, or whatever it is, attacking a rabbit because it has to feed its children. It has to eat. That weasel will not stop. That's how the weasel lives. It lives off rabbits and chickens and other small animals. I'm sorry for the analogy, but that's what they are. They are bloodsucker weasels. I mean, you may prod me on this, or you may criticize my definition of them as being weasels. Look at their history. Ever since communism came about, and these people either kill or get killed and live in poverty, and their values as human beings, their education, everything in them that is human has diminished, and now it's almost non-existent. So Europe and Ukraine, you cannot give reprieve now. You took the first round. Capitalize on it and move forward. And in fact, you need to push them back more further. You cannot abandon. This is a fully fledged war imposed on you, and it will continue. So give it all you've got. No half-hearted jobs or whatever it is. The other point I want to tell you about is Biden said that not inch, he made the comment in Poland about not inch of NATO territory. If you know what I know, you will see, or you will clearly understand what he's saying is he will not defend 1 inch of territory. And he is, in fact, he and the Chinese and the Arab countries, those regimes in the Arab Peninsula and so on, they are supporting Pustalenin 100%. And now you just found out that Macron supports him as well, because he was pretty much offended when Biden made a false comment about, not that it's like a PR stunt about removing Putin from power, right? Macron got offended. And then you have the German establishment that is basically pushing away. Basically, if you're a European country now and denying help for Ukraine or being involved, you're assisting Pustalenin. You may argue the point that they're not giving anything to Pustalenin and withdrawing companies and so on. All that's superficial, folks. Right now, just by you sitting on the sideline and watching, you are assisting Pustalenin. You are helping them against Ukraine. You are helping them against Germany. You are helping them against Sweden, and you are helping them in their agenda to take over Europe. Basic and simple, folks. The future is bleak. This war has actually, with the last 1 month, exposed a lot to you, and you should not misunderstand what is going on, really. I really pray that you really understand this, and Russians do not give them any reprieve, or do not give them any way out, because this is a battle going on. War, it's a battle, and when you go to Turkey to talk to them face to face, They brought you there on the assumption that they will tell you what they want and you will respond. And if you do respond by giving them anything, concede anything or appease them or anything else, you're giving them a chance to regroup and come back again. If you know their dogma as much as I do, you will understand what I'm talking about. Believe me, folks, the Pustalenins will come back again if they regroup now, and they will avoid their mistakes, and there is no doubt about it, folks. Their agenda is taking over Europe, and that's that. They're not going to change it. Your only chance now is to fight them off. That's it. Basic and simple. Have a nice day, my friends. And I hope you ordinary average citizens wake up to what's going on.